morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Wednesday morning and ain't God good and won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know my listener probably said, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Wednesday morning, right? And I woke up with an epiphany. Can I spell it? Probably can't, but I give it a shot. Now, look, I want to ask y'all, how many friends do you have? You know, how many friends do you really have? Or do you know what a friend really is? You know, just because you got people in your circle, tell me they're your friend. You know, but before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with white beard, smiling and profiling. And finally, realize, y'all trying to size me up. Look, people, just wondering why I woke up, right? People say, man, I got plenty of friends, you know, and I said, I don't have plenty of friends, you know. I probably can count on one finger how many friends I really have. You know, you probably say, Lee Craft, you narrow anything down. So no, I'm not narrowing anything down. Do you know what a friend will do for you? A friend will put their needs, your needs before their needs. You know, people can be friendly. That mean they're your friend. You'll find out who's really your friend when things start getting tough. You know, very tough. People want to say they be there for you when things go bad. Yeah, I helped Lee Craft out. Did you really? But you can tell what you did to get me this spot. I'm just saying. You know, I've learned a long time ago, man. I thought people that I thought were my friend, they wasn't, man. Preachers. What was the guy who's a preacher? Thought he was my friend, man. I found out later on down the line. My wife was always telling me, Lee, he ain't no good, Lee. He mean you no good. But I didn't see that. I'm trying to give people benefit of the doubt. And sometimes when you're too close to certain things, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing, not a doggone thing. And this man was, like I said, he had only stabbed me in the back. He stabbed me in the face, stabbed me in the chest, stabbed me in the side. Everywhere I got skin, I was stabbed in. Am I rhyming? No, it ain't rhyme time. I'm just stating facts. And a lot of y'all probably know exactly what I'm saying. It's true. Just because you deal with somebody and stuff, man, y'all can laugh and joke. You know, sometimes the joke it was on me. It's on me. For being that godly man trying to see the good in people when there was no good in that person at all, man. You know, you try to walk and talk as a preacher, and you're nowhere close to that. Nowhere close to that. And people say, Lee, man, why should you say that? So you don't want me to tell the truth. What do you want me to tell? That's the one thing about people that I never liked, man. When somebody's, I guess so-called had a certain status, and they doing things that are not right. Lee, bury that. Don't mess it up, man. You mess it up for everybody. I'm not messing it for nobody. The person ain't right, they just ain't right. So if you don't tell the truth, you just like them. You know the old saying, you know, talking to people, Craft, man, when you point one finger at somebody else, man, you got 3 pointing back at you. And what that mean? So 3 pointing back at you mean that you wrong, or I mean that you right 3 times more. That's how you look at it. That's how I look at it. See, people try to get you out of your thought process, out of your game plan from seeing the actual truth. You know, when you dig one grave, better dig 2, one for me and one for you. Really? See, that's to get you off your game. That's why I always told my children, when you're on your path, who get you off your path? I said, me, Daddy. Me. When people are no good, and you call them out because they're no good, first thing they're going to say, you know better than me. I said, really? How are we the same? That's why I had people, think about it for me, I'm still talking about friends, but how are we the same? If you robbing, stealing, and killing, and I'm not, how are we the same? Make it make sense to me. If you got a friend, my mother and grandmother always told me, son, a friend don't come every day. But when you find that friend, son, hold on to them. Hold on to them, son. You got something. You got what everybody else don't have, you know? And people say, is your wife your best friend? No, she's not my best friend. She's better than a friend. Shoot, man. She's there to the end. You know what I'm saying? She put her needs before, she put my needs before her needs. I do, and vice versa. People want what you have. Everybody can't have that person, man, that'll go beyond and above for you. Sometimes I say, well, would you take a bullet for me? Probably. I do the same thing. You know? Life. Those life lessons, man, come with a price. Trusting people that don't have your back. When you find out, you say, man, how in the world did I get here? So all I'm saying to people, sometimes when you deal with people that are in your circle, something don't feel right, something don't smell right, it probably ain't right. So my question to you is, how many friends do you have? Man, people say, I got plenty of friends. I don't. Because everybody not going to put your need before theirs. I'm going to give you a good example. When you lose your job, right, you got a friend, right, then that friend going to come tell you, take this. Not what you need. Take this, man. Has somebody do that to me? When I'm on my job, played out. Lee, come here, man. I need to see you, man. What's up, man? What's going on, Doc? How you doing, man? Take this. He didn't ask me, what you need? He said, take this. I didn't need it. I said, I don't need it. I don't care if you don't need it. I want you to take it. You don't understand how it made me feel to see somebody that see me, that's willing to do that for me. It let me know, man, everything I've been doing, man, it didn't go in vain. So good people, do you have a friend? Or how many friends do you have? That's the question. So, like I said, that was what was on my mind this morning. Thinking about Bob Marley and everything that he went through and stuff, and the movement he tried to make to make people better and stuff. You know, what are we doing? You know, I'm gonna tell you this story. I probably said it before. You know, I'm at work. You know, and the things that I do with no strings attached. This guy working hard for the family. I know he's going through some hard times, right? And when you see somebody going to lunch and you eating, they're not eating, I gotta fix that. So I go to Lee Craft. I go out to lunch. I go to Burger King because Burger King is a close restaurant nearby us, and I get 2 combos. I said, man, what's wrong, Craft? They gave me two. I paid for 1. Really? So man, I can't eat all this. They probably did for about 3 weeks. So Craft, I know what you're doing. What am I doing? Huh? What am I doing? I know what you're doing, man. They tell me thank you. With no strings attached. See, that's why I always said, I want to be missed when I'm gone, not while I'm here. Because while I'm here, man, I'm going to try to make a difference in this world. Because sometimes I'll be laying in bed and I said, Father, and God said, Andrew, is that you, Andrew? See, my family call me Andrew. That's my father, he called me Andrew. See, everybody else don't call me Andrew. They call me Lee Craft. Huh? He said, Andrew, what do you need, son? So, Father, I need you to take care of my family. When I say family, I mean the ones, my enemies, as well as my friends. That's all I'm saying. You know, hey, I love everybody. I may dislike your way, but I love everybody. So, how many friends do you have, good people? So, no matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing. It's going to be okay. As long as you make God a part of your life, it's going to be okay. I can guarantee you that. So, with that being said, Lee Craft, this is my podcast. But if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation, I know I stumbled a little bit, but like I said, my podcast is like real life. We don't edit. Because in real life, when things go wrong, you got to live with it and deal with it. Any good? And please find time and make time to tell God thank you. Have a blessed day.